Today, I have Rosie Norman-Neubauer with me, the Tweet to Speak mentor. Rosie Norman-Neubauer is a visionary language consultant and international speaker, coach, author, founder of Language Center Services, and creator of the influential Speakers Script. Welcome, Rosie. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Celeste. Thank you so
How
much
are you?
for having me on your show. Excellent.
This is going to be
Thank
so
you.
much fun. So, I have a few questions for you here, Rosie. And this is all
Mhm.
about intellectual property. What the heck is it, and why should you care?
Yeah.
So, first of all, congratulations on registering your trademark last year in Germany. Could you
Thank
share
you.
some insights into the process you went through and any challenges that you encountered along the way, please?
Mhm. Well, I think I have to admit that I did this process on my own. I think I could have used your expertise to get there a little bit quicker and a little bit, have more security, more, that I was really going down the right road, being sure about that. Um, but I think one of the biggest things that's really, really difficult is to find out whether somebody else has already got this, this trademark or not. And I think probably, a lot of people do spend too much money, shall we say, on trying to trademark something that they're not actually able to do, or that somebody else has got already. And I think your services are amazing in that respect.
Thank you. Um, okay, so here's a really, really great question. You emphasize the uniqueness and effectiveness of your learner-centered programs. How do you ensure that your teaching methods remain innovative while also protecting your intellectual property from your competitors, especially now that your trademark is officially registered and out there?
Yeah. That is a really difficult question. That is a really difficult question. And I have to say, I'd like to throw that back at you because I'm sure that you are the expert here and will be able to tell anybody watching this quite a lot about that. So maybe I can ask you, Celeste, what is the best way to do that?
So, something that is really, really important, obviously, is to react if anybody is misusing your
Yeah,
information or even misusing your trademark. Because now that you have the trademark, obviously, you don't want anybody to infringe upon it.
right.
Um, so the key is you can't actually leave it alone. You have to keep monitoring it. And if you do not
Yeah,
know how to do that, that's where somebody like me comes into the picture,
right.
because that is also a service that I offer with
Mm-hmm.
my top level package. It's everything is included,
Mm-hmm.
um, because I wanted to make sure that with my VIP package, people get the VIP treatment so that they don't feel alone, so that they don't sit there wondering, oh my goodness, what am I supposed to be doing right now? I don't know.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know if I've shared this with you. I'm just going to share a quick story. I was registering a trademark many, many years ago, right after law. I finished my law degree, and the client came to me and said, "Look, Celeste, somebody's actually using part of my trademark for their business,
Yeah.
and that is so not what we want." So I said to him, "Look, can you give me all the information about how long you've been using your brand for, where you've been using it, all of these things to prove to a court of law in case that was needed, that he had actually established his right. Because I had just pressed, the button to apply for the trademark, and so also to give me the contact details of that other person, and so I handled that for him, and fortunately for him, his trademark sailed right through. There was a tiny adjustment. It had nothing to do with that case. And the other person, their entire business was riding on that one name, and they couldn't continue with their business plans, which is devastating.
Perfect.
So it's so important to know and understand that you can't leave it alone. You cannot leave your brand alone, because there are people out there who can and will take advantage if you're not careful. You have a 2-month window of a position. Only 2 months.
Yeah.
That isn't a lot.
And I think that, the more successful we are, the more people are going to want to copy us, and ride on that wave, the wave we've created. I think that's what they're going to want to do. They're going to want to jump on that wave and ride the wave with us, using our names, and so I do think it's very important. And I know I'm creating at the moment. I'm creating, or at least developing, the script. And the script is for speakers and entrepreneurs and business owners who want to, become more proficient in English. I mean, they're already pretty good, but to become more proficient, so that their general, should we say, their general performance is better. Closing deals and appearing, not only appearing, but actually showing people that they are the go-to person. Now, that's something that I think other people, may very well want to be offering as well. But it's something that is, is very individual. It's been developed, in a very individual way, with a lot of experience. I've been in this business for over 30 years, and it's obviously something that I don't want to be stolen.
Exactly. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, which is transitioning your language academy online during the lockdown shows adaptability and a key trait in business. How important do you think that it is for entrepreneurs to protect their brand through a trademark?
Well, I think I personally, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, I would say that it's all about becoming more aware of the possible threats, really. And I think that a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business owners, they don't think about that. They might think of, oh yes, I've got a product, I have a name for it, I want to secure that name. But I don't think that they realize there are all sorts of other aspects, like also processes and things like this that are, connected with these brands. So I think that it's all about awareness, and I think that's what a lot of people overlook, really.
It has been an absolute pleasure. We have been talking already for 10 minutes, so I think we should round it up. Do you have any parting nuggets that you want to share with my audience? Where can they find you? What is your website, for instance?
Well, our website is languagecenterservices.com. Yeah, we are not, we have programs, but we are very bespoke. And, it's our pleasure to serve our clients and to find the solutions that serve them best.
Let
Excuse
me
me.
do another one. These things happen. Is this looking better to you?
That looks magnificent. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway,
Yes,
it was
magnificent.
such a pleasure having you here, and this is the first episode, so wow, this is going to be so much fun. Thank you
I'm
so
very
much,
honored
Rose.
that you asked me. Very honored that you
And thank
asked
you
me,
for
Celeste.
having me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.